Okay, this is Juan Florit. I am the head of La Liga Football Projects department. We have been developing football projects for more than 10 years now, and I can say that this La Liga Next Gen draft is one of the most important ones that we have done. The first reason is that we are putting together two of the biggest brands in the football industry, two of the most important brands, La Liga and our partner EA SPORTS, with its initiative FC Futures, trying to help and to promote football, getting it closer to the communities, to the young people, to kids, boys and girls from all ages and levels. And this next gen draft is looking for some of these objectives. We will live a unique experience during the next couple of days. The first phase will be a football tournament in a format called Rush tournament, which is one of the formats included in the video game of EA Sports, where teams of 5 players, boys and girls, will compete against each other in shorter games of 7 minutes each half. They will compete in a first leg of 4 groups of 4 teams, and the winners will pass into the semi-finals and then finally the finals. After the first day, the winning team of 7 players, 7 boys and 7 girls, plus the 20 best players selected by La Liga coaches, so in total 27 players, go pass to the next level on Sunday, the second day. We will start the second day with training sessions with La Liga UEFA Pro coaches and the FC methodology, where the 27 boys and girls will be able to showcase their level, their skills. And after these training sessions, the last 16 boys and 16 girls will be selected to the final game. We will be playing a real game, 11v11, against a local team. And after the game, the final selection will be made, where La Liga experts and La Liga coaches will finally select 4 boys and 4 girls who will be invited to live a genuine, unique experience of 10 days in Spain in June, training with La Liga coaches under La Liga training methodology, visiting La Liga clubs, stadiums and sports cities, and what is even more important, competing against the real La Liga youth teams.
What do you think the impact of this will be for these young girls, and boys? Just firstly, some of them it will be their first time even just going overseas, being exposed to such a high level league like La Liga, and also just meeting some of their legends or even just some of the big players face to face. As La Liga, what are you just hoping the impact will be for some of these players moving forward post to this tournament?
Well, with the players enjoying the first phase of the tournament, the training session and the game, they will be able to enjoy a very unique football format, different than the one they used to play. It's quicker, it's funnier, so we hope they will enjoy it. But apart from the technical side, where we really hope here in South Africa, in Bafokeng, that we will see very skilled boys and girls, we also want them to enjoy from the values that we want to promote and to spread from the football, from La Liga's values and from EA Sports and FC Futures value. And for the ones who will be selected for the final phase in Spain, well, I think it's a dream for almost all the kids around the world to travel to Spain, to one of the most important countries in football, probably the most important one, with the biggest clubs in the world, and feeling themselves that like real La Liga young players. It's a unique experience that we will try to provide.
From a sustainability point of view, of course, this being the inaugural leg, what are now the plans moving forward post just 2025 with this particular program?
Yeah, what it's clear is that La Liga Next Gen Draft FC Futures, are not specific actions or punctual actions. We want really to build a continuous and long-term strategy, trying to build grassroots youth football in the community from the very early ages. We always say the same when we develop a project in a country like South Africa. Most important is the legacy that LaLiga and EA SPORTS leave behind the event or the project or the action. That's why we have been working for so many years now in the different countries. That's why we have been based in South Africa with a LaLiga office for many years now. That's why we will still push even harder in the future to guarantee this legacy in football and here in the country in South Africa.
And then, from a player perspective, you've obviously coached young players from across the world. What are some of the technical abilities I can say that you appreciate in South African players versus other places in the world?
It's true that football is different in the different regions of the world, and football is evolving very quick. So what we saw 10, 15 years ago, now it's changing. But what is clear is that the African player and the South African player is not only strong physically, as many people think, but also very technically skilled. And maybe one of the main challenges for South African players, traditional challenges, has always been the tactical knowledge and understanding of the game. But we can see and we can notice that little by little this is also evolving and increasing. But we are here also to try to give these young players, boys and girls, the tools to learn this football understanding and tactics from the Spanish football, so they can even be better in the next years and in their football development.
What would it mean for you and all the organizers and the sponsors if some of the girls and boys here were to be recognized for opportunities at professional clubs, to go all the way, maybe possibly some of them making it to the pro ranks?
Well, as I have said, I have worked with young kids, young players from all over the world. And I always repeat the same. It's very important that the young players have dreams. And we know that many kids dream about becoming a football star, you know. And they have to keep dreaming. It's good. From our side, from the coaching side, we have to provide them with the tools, with everything they need, so this dream can be easier and closer, but always remembering them that it's a very difficult pathway, it's a very difficult process. That's why also we need to give them also other tools to be a good person and a skilled person, not only on the field but also out of the field. Okay, but of course we need to push them. We need to we try to help them and to support them to achieve this dream. And for us, for La Liga, one of our best objectives or result could be in a few years to see one of these young boys or girls becoming a football star in Spain, and why not in a La Liga club.
Literally just off context, your fellow brother from Spain is doing quite well in the country, Jose Riveiro. What do you make of how he has achieved and what he has achieved here at Orlando Pirates?
Sorry, can you repeat the beginning of the question, please?
I'm saying just out of context from this, your fellow brother from Spain, Jose Riveiro, Orlando Pirates head coach, has been doing quite well in the country right now, and literally he's also on the verge of possibly maybe winning the league for the first time and potentially also taking Paris to the CAF Champions League. Just your take on what he's achieved in South Africa right now.
Well, everybody knows that Spanish coaches and methodologies are right now references worldwide. It's true that it takes time to the Spanish coaches to go abroad. We were more like nationals, and until 2005, 2010, there were not so many Spanish coaches abroad. But the truth is that in the last 15, 20 years, more and more Spanish coaches have lived international experiences. And I think this has been very important for coaches like Riveiro, because they have found the balance between the Spanish methodologies and philosophies and the capacity to adapt this knowledge, these philosophies and these methodologies to the context that they need to live abroad. Of course, it's not the same to train and to coach in Spain than in South Africa or in China or in South America. And what is very important is to be able to adapt your philosophy, your own methodologies and game model to the real context, to the players, to the teams and to the competition.